My name is Juan Diego Ramirez. I'm an independent journalist, and this is what's happening. Over the weekend, California saw a wave of immigration raids, which trigger protests. Immigration and Customs Enforcement carried out a series of coordinated workplace raids across Los Angeles County. Federal officials say the raids were focused on individuals with outstanding deportation orders, but immigrant rights advocates argue the actions were indiscriminate and traumatic. Dozens were detained. Advocacy groups estimate the number could be as high as 120. In response, thousands of Angelenos took to the street. Demonstrators blocked major highways and clashes broke out between protesters and law enforcement. Because of that, the LAPD declared unlawful assembly in the area where the protest took place, using tear gas and flashbang grenades to disperse the crowds. By Saturday night, President Trump activated the California National Guard, not under the governor's request, but through federal powers under Title X. That move bypassed Governor Newsom entirely, escalating the situation into a constitutional dispute over the limits of presidential authority. Title X is rarely used this way. The last time California's National Guard was federalized under similar emergency powers was during the 1992 LA riots. But that time, the federal activation came only after a formal request from the then governor, Pete Wilson. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth confirmed that 500 active duty Marines stationed at 29 Palms near Camp Pendleton were put on high alert, prepared to deploy if protests escalated further. The administration notably hasn't invoked the full Insurrection Act, relying instead on the Title X powers. Governor Newsom argues that the National Guard deployment is illegal without state consent, calling it a provocation intended to inflame tensions. Under federal law, the National Guard can only be activated under very limited conditions, like insurrection. Newsom argues that those conditions weren't met and is filing a lawsuit against the administration. Critics warn that deploying active duty troops or Marines on American streets, even if it's just on standby, marks a historic shift towards military involvement in civil unrest, setting a potential precedent for future disputes. For now, ICE arrests continue, and federal troops remain on alert. For more, stay tuned as I'll keep you updated.